Hello, trade pros. Welcome to Scale It Now. I'm Tim, your guy to get your biz scaling without the damn headaches. Whether you're a plumber busting pipes, a framer swinging a hammer, or a business owner looking to scale smart. Now today, we're tackling the number 2 headache in the trades, cash flow management. And in the next 15 minutes, I'm going to show you how to crush those common cash flow problems in a simple way that won't waste your time. Now, I've been scaling trade businesses for a while now, and a lot of businesses since 95. And I've seen cash flow screw good companies, whether they're trade businesses or not, 6 ways to Sunday. We'll break down why it's a kick in the teeth, share some stories of companies that got burned, and show how SpeedScale's system can fix it. It's like one painkiller killing 2 headaches, keeping your cash flow steady and saving you time. Now, let's roll. So, what's the deal with cash flow anyway? Well, here's the deal with it. It's the damn lifeblood of your business. That's what. It's the oxygen you breathe. It's the money coming in and going out. When it's flowing, you're golden to scale. When it ain't, you're stuck in the mud. And in the trades, cash flow's a real kick in the teeth because you've got big upfront costs, materials, payroll, gear, and clients who sometimes take 60 or 90 days to pay. Now that gap will stall your scaling plans faster than a busted rig. And look, cash flow headaches hit hard when you're trying to scale. You might drop $200K on materials for a big job, but if your client screws you with a late payment, you're scrambling to pay your crew. Ain't nobody immune either, not even big dogs like Schneider and Bechtel, and we'll dig into those later. Their projects are full of subs just like you. And I'm talking to you, smaller outfits working big jobs. If you can't manage cash flow, neither can they. And like I said, I'm talking to you little guys, because you're the little guys who keep the big beast running. You can beat this headache with SpeedScale's help. First up, you got to track your cash flow with key metrics. That's where our MOPS gear comes in, part of SpeedScale's system to keep you from getting hammered. MOPS stands for Metrics of Performance. Cash flow forecasting is a damn mess because you don't know when clients will pay or how much you'll owe. Your crew's waiting on payroll, though. Suppliers are waiting for their cash, and you're stuck wondering if you can take that next big job without going belly up. Now, MOPS is your blueprint to measure what counts, using the job juice calculator to track your cash flow and spot trouble before it bites you in the ass. Here's how you forecast with job juice. Okay, so pick a 30-day window to see what's coming. Start with your opening balance. Say it's $50,000 in the bank. List your expected inflows, like $30,000 from a roofing job due in 10 days, $5,000 from a maintenance gig due in 15 days. That's $35K that you're hoping for. But figure some clients, well, they'll just screw you or they'll be late. And let's say the roofing client delays, so you only get a $15,000 deposit, not the full $30K. And that's leaving you with $20,000 coming in. That's $15,000 on the roofing job, plus the $5,000 maintenance gig. Now, next to that, you list your outflows. That's $40,000 for payroll to keep your crew from walking, $15,000 for materials, $5,000 for overhead like rent, $2,000 for a loan, $3,000 for fuel and tools. That's $65,000 going out the door. Job Juice calculates your net cash flow. That's $20,000 coming in, $65,000 going out. So you're down $45K, leaving you with $5,000 at the end of the month. Remember, you had $50,000, $45K going out. Okay, so now you know you got $5,000 at the end of the month. Now, you'll see that on the Job Juice dashboard. It flags it in red on red line dates, like day 20 when you're down to $5,000. So you know you're about to get hosed. Now, here's the most important thing. You have to adjust. First, you demand the $15,000 deposit on that $30,000 job. You push off the $3,000 fuel spend, and maybe you tap a line of credit. Now you're only short $30,000 instead of $45,000. That's how Job Juice keeps your cash flow from tanking. Then use snags and squares to zap late payments, keep a cash reserve, invoice fast, Use WAMs to automate payments, mix in small gigs, and grab a line of credit to scale without stalling. Now, that's the headache. You know CashFlow can bust your scaling plans, but SpeedScale's DynaScale framework helps you manage it smarter. Let's look at some real companies that got hammered and how SpeedScale could have saved them. First up, Schneider Electric. They make electrical gear. We used Schneider in the last episode for the skilled tradesman shortage, but now we're ZAPpin CashFlow. So, in 2024, they rolled out automation at their Kentucky factory, needing 30% more skilled workers. They hit a cash flow wall. They shelled out for training while waiting on payments, sometimes 60 days out. That screwed their operation, and their subs, smaller outfits like you, got hammered too. It's a double whammy, hiring and cash flow. It's damn deadly for a small business. Schneider couldn't scale because the cash wasn't there. SpeedScale's TradeFit gear could have helped their subs find tradesmen, keeping costs down. Virtual assistants handle the grunt work, so you just pick the best fit, saving time. The DynaScale framework, part of SpeedScale, tracks ratios like gross margin to dodge bad jobs. The Snags gear will zap late payments, fixing the job bleed, so job proceeds outpace job feed. This is how you keep cash flowing so your trade biz keeps scaling like a very, very pissed off Incredible Hulk. Next, Bechtel. If you remember, we used them last episode for the skilled tradesman shortage. Now we're ZAPpin CashFlow, and it's the same double whammy. And like I said before, it's absolutely deadly for a small trade biz like you. In 2024, Bechtel had delays on a highway project with 700 skilled tradesmen on site. All of them were working for 8 to 10 subs, just like you. Now, those subs struggled to find skilled tradesmen, and Bechtel's late payments hammered their cash flow. Again, nobody's immune from this. Not the big beast, not the subs, and not you. Bechtel's subs couldn't find tradesmen fast, and late payments stalled their business. SpeedScale's TradeFit gear could have helped. Virtual assistants handled the process, saving time. DynaScale tracks the ratios like gross margin. MOPS keeps track of the progress, and Snags and Squares zap stuff like late payments before they come bad surprises. Simply put, SpeedScale keeps cash flowing so you can breathe and make the next big lift you need to make in order to scale. Now, those stories show the double whammy of cash flow and hiring snags, but SpeedScale helps you focus on scaling. Now, let's tie this all up with SpeedScale's vision. You see, SpeedScale's 7 gears can absolutely ditch your top trade headaches. Number 1, finding skilled tradesmen. Number 2, cash flow management. And number 3, your time commitments to your business. All of that you can avoid so you can scale without all the unneeded hassle. The TradeFit gear handles your crew, saving you more time. MOPS tracks the things that matter most. The DynaScale framework will zap bleed to balance feed and proceeds, and this will give you the torque you need to move downrange with a team that's all in. Now, could Bechtel and Schneider have used SpeedScale to run smoother? Sure, but the important thing is you can. Little dogs can eat from the same bowl as the big dogs. And if you've got SpeedScale chow in that bowl, it's only a matter of time before you're the big dog on the block. That's the SpeedScale way. Be deliberate and scale without fail and without flail. Now, let's land the plane. Look, cash flow doesn't have to bust your trade biz. SpeedScale keeps your money moving. It's one aspirin killing two headaches, finding skilled tradesmen and saving you on your time commitments. Grab our free ebook. It's at speedscale.scaleitt.now/ebook. And whatever you do, come to the SpeedScale Crash Course Workshop on June 24th, 2025. Tickets are at scaleit.now/events. You're going to get strategy, you're going to get tactics, you're going to get cocktail ticket, you're going to get lunch, you're going to get networking. But above all, the most important thing that you're going to get is you're going to walk out of there with a blueprint that will allow you to scale for the next 12 months and take you into 36 months. Or I'll give you your money back. So subscribe, rate us, and next time we're tackling time commitments, the number 3 trade biz headache. So until then, scale smart, not hard. And whatever you do, keep pounding those nails. I'm Tim with Scale It Now. I'm out of here.